some gentle things today. Spread your toes out, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders lined up. Get your core activated and your shoulders back and down. Lengthen up through the crown. Take a moment to close your eyes, focusing inward. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let all that stress and tension go, releasing any tightness anywhere in your body. And then inhale, arms to shoulder level, stretch your fingertips out. Exhale, hands to your heart, stretch out to the front, and then clasp your hands behind you. Press them to the floor, lift your heart, and stretch your head back. Feel the back bend, then pivot on over, exhaling all the way down. Move your chin around, get your neck released. Move your hands, bring your arms toward your head, and then bend your knees and keep your chin slightly in and work your way back up. Just wind all the way to the top, and again, lift your heart. Drop those shoulders and stretch. And then inhale upright, releasing your arms. Take a moment, feeling all that warmth and energy flow. And again, arms at shoulder level, hands to your heart, stretch to the front, and clasp behind you. Just interlace the fingers the other way and stretch back. Exhale, pivot over. And again, feel the stretch on the whole back of your body. Bring your head toward your legs, maybe a little bit further. Spread your toes. Weight on both feet. And then again, knees slightly bent, chin slightly in as you work your way up and lift your heart. And again, dropping your shoulders, stretching your head away. Feel that upper body in your back bend. And inhale upright, releasing your arms. As you get back into mountain pose again, just observe your body telling you what's going on internally. And then let's bring the arms out, palms to the ceiling, hands over your shoulders, and then clasp your hands and bring your arms by your ears. Stretch everything straight, face the front and lean to the side, no twist. Push the foot you're leaning away from down, and let that spine move laterally and the ribs open. And then inhale back up and switch your arms and lean to the other side. No leaning forward or backward, just straight to the side, maximizing that opening through your ribs. And again, back to the center and release. Pull the shoulders back and down a couple of times. And stretch your spine apart for arch twists. Arms out, palms to the ceiling, hands over your shoulders, clasp your elbows, stretch your spine, and turn to one side. Weight on both feet and exhale over in the twist. Keep the weight on both feet even as you lean to the side. And then arms by your ears, weight on both feet. Inhale your way back up, lifting your heart. But remember, don't overdo your low back when you're twisting. Inhale upright, exhale around to the center. Switch your arms, bring them back by your ears and stretch. Exhale, turn to the other side and come on over. And again, just relax in your forward position. Lift your sitting bones, relax your shoulders, and again, work your way up. Start lifting, shoulders down, put that upper body in the back bend as you keep the weight on both feet. Inhale upright, exhale around to the center, arms up, extended mountain. Come up on one side, lifting your other heel, and stretch. Exhale down, stretch the other side. Again, up with that heel on the toe that's not planted. And then both feet down, both arms up into extended mountain. Keep those arms next to your ears, sink evenly into your feet. Pivot forward. Keep everything straight, and then drop into ragdoll. Pull in a little deeper. Get that good stretch on the whole back of your body. And then arms back to the center, Another roll up right into mountain pose. Take a breath, tension out. And then stretch your spine apart, turn your feet slightly to the sides, bend your knees, and put your hands, no pressure, just positioning above your knees. Stretch your spine nice and long and straight. Move those bones apart, and we'll twist together. Bring the shoulder over to the opposite knee, other hip up that you're turning toward, and hold hips, ribs, and shoulder turn, looking to the side, not just your neck. Stretch it out. Exhale, turn back to the center, stretch long. Exhale, shoulder toward the opposite knee. And again, the hip comes up, the whole body turns to the side as you look over at that side. Stretch it out and exhale back to the center. Chin slightly in, toes back to the front, and come on back up. Again, shoulders back and down a couple times, and relax the mountain pose. Stretch the spine apart again, and we'll do our windmill twist. So keep the head going up, shoulders down. Just follow your hands from one side all the way around to the other. And just go as deeply into the twist as your body likes. And back to the center, our backstroke and swinging, getting those shoulders working again. Take a breath or two, just relaxing. And release. Hands on your back. So heels of the palms about your shoulder blades and fingertips down toward your hips. Elbows toward each other. Press into your low back just gently and lift your heart. Take a breath, stretch it out. Head slightly back, don't lift your chin too high. Stretch your neck. And then chin towards your chest, releasing back to mountain pose. Hands to your heart. Inhale them up. Swan dive forward, all the way into ragdoll. Hands under your knees on your shins or halfway up stretch. Lengthen and stretch everything out. Keep the chin slightly in, and then bending your knees onto the floor. Hips back on your heels, hands palms up, forehead to the floor, and just relax in your child pose. Take a breath. Sink your forehead even lower. And then on your next inhalation, sit up and bring your legs out to the center into staff position. So pushing out through your heels, with those knees going toward the floor. So kneecaps toward your thighs, tighten the front of the thighs to lessen that. Release that stretch on the back of your legs. Pull the toes toward you, feel the legs. Feel the core, make sure it's supporting your spine, shoulders right above your hips. Take a moment and stretch. And then bring one foot up to your opposite thigh and let the knee come down for a little hip stretch. So weight of your hands on the knee if you like, but don't push. Pushing just resists, makes it harder for everything to stretch. So just let it relax. When the muscles relax, they get a little bit easier to move into that position. Just release. Remember, if it's tight, you can bring the leg over to the side. Take a breath or two. Breathe. Tension out. And then put a knee in your hands or pull your arms around and pull the leg in for the rotation side to side. So just move as you get that outside of your hip working a little bit more. Just a little lubrication in that joint for you. Be gentle, or if you like, more higher or closer with the leg. Take a few breaths there. Keep the shoulders right above your hips. And release. Feel the two sides, they're different. So yeah, you gotta stretch the other one. So bring the foot up, let the knee come down. A little weight if you like, or not. Just let the knee be on its own going toward the foot. Other foot stays, knee and toes up. Bring it to the side if that will be easier for you. Take a breath. Just relax, let the muscles release, let everything just deepen as it's ready to. Take a breath, exhale tension. And then knee and foot into your hands or pull the leg in with your arms. And again, rotate side to side. Get that outside hip joint working as much, as little as your hip needs. Remember, personal practice. Just be gentle if you need to. Be higher or closer if you love it. But remember, personal practice. And again, exhale and release, letting that leg come back in. Press out through your heels, reach up through the crown, feel that core activated, and bring the feet together into both. Knees out to the side, clasp your hands under, pull the heels in as close as they want to come. And again, let the knees drop out toward the sides. Stay there, breathing and relaxing through that inner thigh, or bring the weight of your arms or hands to your knees if that's something you'd like to do. Remember, no pushing. Pushing is counterproductive. Round to the ceiling, just relax through the legs. And then bring the hands under your shoulders and just a little gentle pressure in your hands. And feel the chest expand, the core activate, and maybe the knees will come a little forward. Take a breath. Just relax. And then hands back to the center, slide the feet out, lift your knees, and again, come into staff position. Press out through your heels, up through the crown, and bring your heel or your bottom of your right foot to the inner left thigh, knee out to the side. We'll dive our dolphin. So bring your, what is that? Left heel back near your hip, not under it, so that hip can be up off the floor and twist. Stretch your spine apart, as always, for the twist, and turn toward the right knee. Hands on the leg or the floor. The ribs come in, chin tucks, exhale down, diving toward the knee. Face forward, crown coming up, chest expanding as you rise to the ceiling. And again, follow your breath, exhaling down, diving under. Inhaling, expanding the chest, a little back bend on your way up, and just dive your dolphin as slowly or quickly as your body is wanting to do. Next time you come to the top, exhale around to the center, release your legs, and bring them back into staff position. Sitting bones behind you, crown high, core active, stretch the spine, and bring the other foot to your inner thigh. Heel back near your hip, stretch apart. Keep that hip up so you can turn your whole spine as you turn toward that left knee. Ribs in, diving under, exhale, forehead down toward your knee. Face front and crown up. Remember, keep that neck, chin slightly in so the neck keeps stretching on the way up. Exhaling, rounding forward on the way down. Arching, lifting the heart on your way up, and just following through in your dolphin dive on this side. And again, as you get to the top, just pause it, release into your staff pose. Press out through your heels and bring them out to the end of the mat. Feet hip width apart, core active, stretch up through the crown. And then round slowly coming to your low back and your ribs and your shoulders and your whole body on. Take a breath, exhale and tension. Sitting bones toward your heels, bring your right knee up and in, pull it in toward your heart. Keep the left leg straight. Again, you can pull the kneecap toward your thigh and tighten the front of the thigh to get that back of your leg down toward the floor. Exhale any tension, press your back gently down. And then take your hand inside your knee that's bent and bring it over toward the side. So remember, you're opening your hip here in a slightly different way. The knee does not need to make it to the floor. You never get there, that's okay. Just let it come as far as it wants. Exhaling tension. And then bring the knee back up. Do a little circle with your knee. Both ways. And release that way. Feel the difference on the two sides. That's our yoga. Sitting bones again slightly towards your heel, bending your left leg, pull the knee toward your hip. Again, pull it in as hard and or gentle as you can. Get that other leg down toward the floor. Remember, press out through your heel, toes up, knee up on the extended leg. And again, relaxing, bring that knee over toward the left side. With the hand on the inside of the knee, just gently guiding, not pressing, just allowing that knee to come toward the floor on the side as much or little as it wants to. Take a breath. Keep the other hip down. And then bring the knee back in. Again, a little circle around with the knee, both ways. And release. And let's get back into your refined position. Just relax. Press the sitting bones slightly to your heels, bending your knees, heels in right next to your sitting bones. And just strengthen the back a little bit with that gentle back strengthener. So sitting bones go way toward your heels, the whole back pressing down, ribs toward the floor. And then pull the sitting bones back toward your shoulders, arching up, lifting the ribs, getting that space under your back. So as intense or as gentle as your body needs, remember. Exhaling, pressing everything down, really feeling the contraction and the back pressing and the arch, lifting through the ribs, getting that whole back strengthening as you work those back muscles. Pressing down, arching. Doing a little bit for that core. And then coming back with the gentle back toward the floor. Then your right foot up and ankle above the left knee. And gently push with your hand onto the knee. And another nice stretch through your leg. And if that's good, and you want a little more, pick the left foot up, put your hand behind the thigh or around your calf, and pull the left leg in. Keep gently pressing with the hand on the right knee, giving yourself that good stretch. Take a moment, relax, gently pressing the back down, gently pushing the knee out, the other leg pulling gently in. As much or as little, remember, as you need. You don't want to use your arms, you don't have to, but that just adds a little extra stretch. And then when you're ready to release, bring the left foot down, release your hands, bring the right leg up, straighten it out, and get it back on the floor. Again, gently press the back down, lift the left leg, put the ankle on the right knee, above the right knee. Hand on your knee, left hand on your left knee, press it just gently away. Stay there if that's a good stretch for you. Bring your right foot up, hand behind the thigh or around the shin. And again, just doing what's right for your body as you maximize or minimize. Feel what's going on in both hips as you're doing that. Exhaling any stress or tension. Keep the shoulders toward the floor as much as you can. Take a breath. Just relaxing into it as deeply or gently as your body is willing. And then if your foot is up, bring it back down. Release both hands. Lift your left leg. And again, kick the foot to the floor. Take a moment and breathe. Exhale any tension. Move your head side to side. Circle your wrists both ways. Circle your foot, one first, going both ways. Put it down. Circle the other. Again, putting it down. Take a moment and breathe. Press your back to the floor. And bring your both knees towards your heart. Bring your head up. Give yourself that big hug. Feel the stretch on the back of your body. And then circle your knees. a massage on your back, going both ways. And you can have your head down, or you can have your head towards your knees as you do that. And then if your head is up, bring it down, release your hands and your feet. Extend your legs out and bring your hands to T position, palms up. We'll do a twist. So bend your right foot to the left thigh. Keep your head down as you roll all the way to the left side. Knee to the floor, bring your hands together in front of you, and then take your left hand, put it on your knee, and bring your right hand above your shoulder to the floor. The more you keep the knee down, remember your lower back goes in the twist as you lower the back of your hand toward the floor at shoulder level behind you. That keeps your chest nice and open for that middle back twist. Turn your head to move that neck twist. Don't be too emphatic with it if that neck area needs gentle twist. Knee on the floor or on a pillow, whatever's good for your lower back. And of course, don't forget to breathe. The more you exhale, the more those ligaments release, and your twist will maximize. Remember, don't force it, just let it happen with gravity. Deepening your breath, relaxing your body. Whenever you're ready to release, let go of that knee, roll it onto your back, extend that foot out, do the other one. Get ready to twist the other way, shoulders down, hands palms up, and left leg bending, foot to the right thigh. Head stays down, don't overdo your neck as you roll to the side. So the knee comes down, the hands together, and the right hand goes to your knee. Left arm up above and looking at it. And again, roll that back of your hand toward the floor with gravity behind you as you keep your knee as much on the floor as your low back twist will do. Exhale. Let gravity bring your hand even further. It may never make it to the floor, that's okay. Just do what's right for your body. And again, turn your head if that works for your neck on this side. Exhale. Let the ligaments release, let your body relax. Just deepen into your twist at your own pace. And of course, hold your twist longer on your own. But for now, just let go of your knee, hold onto your back, and come down into our first position, final relaxation. Hands palms up near your sides, turn your head, let your neck release. On your feet a couple of times, letting your lower body relax as well. And as your body softens, just let it go heavier and sink deeper into that first support beneath you. Deepen your breath. Exhale tension. Just let everything go. Belly soft, muscles releasing. And as you release into that earth support, just let thoughts of your body release from your awareness. And as those thoughts release, know that other thoughts will come to you. It's the job of your mind to keep producing those thoughts. Right now, you don't need to remember the past or anticipate the future. You don't need to pay attention to a single thought coming to you. Just let them flow in and out as easy as your breath, without attention. And just breathe deeply, body softening and sinking, mind releasing and floating, and your awareness releasing both your body and your mind. And just deepen into that inner awareness, breathing into the peace deep within. Keep that relaxation going. Just take your time to do it. It's time to get ready for the rest of your day. Just begin drawing energy and awareness of the breath to the moment, to the room, to your body. Begin moving your body gently, however feels right for you today. Maybe circle your ankles and your wrists. And breathe gently. As you stretch more completely, whenever you're ready for your final yoga hug of appreciation. Sitting bones toward your heels coming up toward your hips, knees up toward your heart. Wrapping your arms around with that appreciative yoga hug. Your body know you appreciate its yoga work today and the work your body does for you every day. And then bring your head to the floor, maybe circle around on your back once or twice. And your feet down, roll over to the side, and sit back up, getting ready for the rest of your day today. Thanks for joining me.